I'm Donna Strawberry and I'm in love with Oh, sorry. I was reciting something from a book I read by Sister Soldier. As the Pygmy Princess told us, sharing is caring when it comes to black men who are in scarcity. Notwithstanding the fact that some women are not even attracted to men, Soldier was co-signed by Dr. Kumar Johnson, who recently authored the book Reading Like Slavery is a Choice. In chapter 8, which he called Resist Shea Butter Feminism, he blames the black community's problems onto what he calls shea butter feminists. To him, these women have tricked other women into believing in our own self-worth. This is a problem for Johnson, a raging misogynist who collects sister wives like trophies. Johnson says when your man cheats, don't think of it as a betrayal, think of it as community preservation. Sadly, this is not the wildest part of Johnson's novel. In chapter 10, My Cousin Frederick, Johnson writes that Frederick Douglass will return on Juneteenth, 2025, 130 years after his death. Although this prediction has been debunked, Johnson still continues to make the baseless claim. When asked to produce documents proving that he is indeed a descendant of Frederick Douglass, this was his response.
Why do you need white man paperwork?
Johnson is currently honeymooning with his 32nd sister wife, so we were unable to get him to reappear on the show. However, we were able to secure another Hotep hostess, Erykah Bad-take.
How y'all doing? I don't like that you comparing me to Hotep. That's a loaded term.
How so? You victim blame girls who were preyed on by grown men.
I did not. I was speaking from a place of safety. We know how men are, so we need to make sure we're covering
ourselves. And not calling out men's abusive ways?
Well, think about back in the day before we had social media interrogating our personal lives. Those were the good old days.
Oh, of course. Men were abusing their wives with no repercussions and expanding their families every 2 business days.
Understand this. If a man cheats on you, he's not cheating on you. He's bringing the universe to your house.
Moving on. Why did you say you vibrate on the same frequency as Hitler?
Now, Donna, I never said that.
Not exactly, no. But you did say that you empathize with him.
I'm getting instigator energy from you.
And I'm getting pick-me energy from you.
See, that's another loaded term. I prefer to be called an individual, a free thinker, if you will.
I won't, because free thinking is a privilege.
See, Donna, I knew something was off about you.
Coming from an apologist, I don't feel offended by that.
You need to puff pass. My brother, Mr. Kelly, is innocent, as well as my brother, Bill Cosby.
Does them being your so-called brother exempt them from criticism?
We don't even know if all the victims are even telling the truth.
So you're in community with predators. Got it.
What esoteric knowledge do you have that others don't? When we enter the cosmos, we are clean of any accusations.
Witness testimonies are not esoteric knowledge. They are evidence of a crime.
Testimonies can be flawed. Innocent black men get locked up every day by white women lies.
R. Kelly's accusers are black.
Who were influenced by the white feminist movement. You know, critique
Quoting xenophobes does not help your argument.
In the same way that degrading black men does not help yours. I'm on a different plane right now.
That might just be the weed you smoked before this interview.
Yeah, we're done. And Shahrazad Ali was right. You need an open-handed smack in the...
We'll be back after these messages. This is for all the pygmies in the house. Y'all know who you are. Respected and protected, but I'm feeling introspective. Let me question your perspective just to get a bit reflective. You say she's asking for it simply based on how she wore it. That mentality is horrid, but so many folks support it. You say I can't abort it, but you know I can't afford it. And the stats you are ignoring are appalling and abhorrent. 12 get away with murder and the story is never heard of. Y'all think that we faced a hurdle, rock designs you never heard of, wearing shit you can't pronounce, just the sun inside your house, can't afford to wear it out. What we need to talk about, ain't no shame put on the poor, it just shakes me to the core that y'all shaming all the whores while you straining in your core as you watching OnlyFans and you wanna see me dance. I don't do it for the gram, I just do it for my fans. Hey, Shorty G, yeah, that's me, putting on full history. Hey, thank y'all for listening. In other Negro news, wannabe Negro Tekashi Snitch 9 has just run out of his FBI stimulus. Moreover, the Baby and NBA Youngboy's Abuse collab only sold 700 pure sales. I guess one could say that the only hits they have are domestic violence cases.
Welcome back. During the break, you heard from Shorty G, who wrote that song in the style of Erykah Bad-take. While Shorty was premiering her new song, we received this call from Critique Nasheed, who was unhappy with his portrayal on the show. Without his permission, we will play it for you. Trigger warning, mentions of offensive, xenophobic, and hateful terminology.
Donna, this is kissing you liar and funky bear winch. This is the non-foundational Black American agenda at work. White daddy is at work on you. Your network should be called A&N, Alien News Network. News Network. You non-FBA, shea butter feminists have lost your mind.
In a world of Kevin Samuels, Kumar Johnsons, and Critique Nasheeds, be quiet. Just be quiet if you don't have the range to participate in a productive discussion. Alas, these men would be nothing without the pygmies who propel them on their platforms. This incident proves that this is a Hotep's world and it will be nothing without a pygmy. With BNN, I'm Donna Strawberry.